Hello and welcome to this how-to guide for togethervirtually.com to make sure you can get the most out of your website experience. In this video, we're going to take you through the main features of the calendar on the website and basically show you how to find your way around. So when you first go in onto the home page, you scroll down using the slider on the right hand side. At the bottom of the screen, you'll find the upcoming tours. Now these are the tours that are kind of closest to right now. If you want tours that are a bit further out, you're going to want to look at all the listings. So again, scroll down and you'll find the view all tours, the blue button there. Click on that button. So you can now see the list view. The dates there in yellow, 21st as you can see. You'll always scroll down using the bar on the right hand side. So you can work your way down the page looking at the listings. And then you click on a listing. So you see Andrea and Aveja, and there we are, that's their date. But we'll go back to events later. Let's pop back into all events to return to the main menu. So again, scrolling down using the scroller on the right hand side. And you can see there's basically a week's worth of listings on here. But if you want to go further afield, you can go right down to the bottom of the page, click on next events, and that'll take us into the following week. However, you might just want to look at today's events. So go across, select today, and you'll see that's brought us up to today's events. And another way of looking at it is the day menu on the right hand side. Let's do it slightly different. This brings up times, as you can see, a new column has arrived. But just be aware that those times are the local times of the tour, not necessarily your time. So just treat those as a kind of false friend, if you like. They're a kind of good way of looking at what's on, what's clashing and so forth. But just be aware those times relate to the local time of the guide rather than your time. It's always the second line is your time, so they can find that out. So that's another way of looking at it. A third is if you go into upcoming, click on that button, and you can now pick out a specific date. So if we go to the 24th on Christmas Eve, we can look and we can now see the tours listed from Christmas Eve onwards. So go back in upcoming, click on today's date. So another way to present the information is click on week, and this will now bring up the sort of familiar kind of calendar listing. If you hover over an event, it'll bring up the kind of full details. So it's another way of kind of navigating for those of you who prefer to see the information in a kind of concise form. You can do it that way. So as ever, go back to list, and that will bring up your kind of familiar list now. And we're looking now at some of the filters. So tour location. Obviously there's a list of countries here where we've got kind of tours listed and guides operating. So click on, let's say, look at Australia. See two of Lynn from Sydney, tours there on the 23rd, 25th. So we can always find locations we want to. Can't guarantee there's a tour from there. But when you want to get rid of that, clear it, get rid of Australia there. And then if you want to type in, we can this time we'll look for USA. And again, it brings up now the Bay Lady on New Year's Eve. So again, make sure you clear the filters. Categories, you may be familiar with. So live walking tour, the classic kind of format. This then allows you to look through a list and find all the kind of walking tours. And the list is again using the right hand bar to navigate down. You can see what's available. As live is another popular tour format you can choose, where you've got pre-recorded video and a live guide vocal. And then when you want to get rid of your filters, go at the top, click on clear, and that will take you back to the full list again. So finally, you're probably going to want to be able to search by the guides. So that's another filter menu that's available to you. You can scroll down, obviously have a look for the names. You can type in a name and search. So let's kind of scroll down, and we'll do for Mark in Amsterdam. Let's find Mark. So there is Mark, the Dam Guide. So we click on his name, and that's now going to bring up the tours. Let's just scroll up, because we're quite low on the screen there. So we push the thing up, we can see Mark's tours there. So let's choose his 24th of December, his Christmas Eve tour. We'll click on that. We'll soon have emails to kind of notify us, but in the meantime, you might want to get notification via YouTube. So click on the red symbol, go notify me, and you'll now receive a notification from YouTube when that tour is going to be going live shortly. So click on back to all events to take us back to main list view. And then when you finish, click on the logo in the top left corner, and that will take you back to the home page. So have a play. You'll soon get used to it. And any questions, let me know in the comments below. Enjoy.